Let's see. Let's go with the late breaking Christmas gift suggestions that you can't get in on time. And
Yeah.
we've discussed all of these before. They're all sort of re-releases. So just quickly describe this. I think it's a 4K UHD cover, if you would.
Yeah, sounds right. Well, we got a nice sort of soft, dark, pleasant, almost, calming purple color motif to this whole thing, which is a bunch of images with, oh, I don't know, I'll say zombie-esque looking monsters hovering in the background with, in various states of decay and raised limbs looming toward the center figure, a young fellow with glasses, short hair, a kind of, white doctor's coat, his top button's undone, so he's obviously hard at work. And in his hand, he is holding a very foreshortened syringe full of an ominous, glowing-looking green liquid, and just sort of small, obscuring this gentleman's, I believe, left shoulder, is a looming figure done up in sort of early 80s style scrub surgery gear, holding a passed out woman in some nice sleep attire. Probably worth mentioning that she's blonde and the figure holding her has no head.
There you go. All right. And it is
Reanimator, the
Reanimator. Yeah, go on.
I was going to say the 12th, 15th release I've seen, I think.
Yes, we have actually discussed this particular release from Ignite Films in detail on another episode of the show, which I'll try to remember to link. Uh, but the only reason we're mentioning it this time is it's now, you used to have to buy it straight from Ignite Films website. Now it's available at other retailers. And if you recall, when we went through that episode with Alex Kittle, who worked on some of the
Oh
supplementary
yeah.
materials, she said there were about five different versions of it that you could get. So this is going to be the standard stripped down version. None of
Well,
the
this is the yeah, this is described on the Amazon site as standard special edition. So I guess it's got a list of everything there. So if that's good enough for you to have the standard special edition as opposed to the special standard edition, then
the
this
deluxe
is for
standard
you.
edition and the special deluxe edition. Some of them came with little things like,
Oh yeah,
there was a
yeah.
little toy. I think it might have been like a Funko version,
Yep, yeah.
Funko
I
Pop
very
version of
well. I
Herbert West, and
Yep,
you won't
yeah.
get that. But
No, I briefly contemplated doing that, but then I thought, I need those several $100s put elsewhere right now. So
yes, well, this one won't set you back. It's a
no,
4K
no.
slash Blu-ray. It will not set you back hundreds of dollars. It will only set you back a cool $35 right now.
Of course, I'm seeing a link right next to it for a $2,000 VHS tape,
Wow.
the Vestron Video release, the R-rated version, if you
Yeah,
are into
those
that
are
sort of thing.
rare, I guess. I'm not that kind of movie collector, so. But yes, that's Reanimator now available to order off any standard retailer. And moving on to another one, which we've also discussed extensively, and we've discussed this still before without determining what the brand of cigarettes were. But do you want
Oh,
to go through it real fast?
sure. We have an interior bedroom scene leaning up in the up in the bed is a young woman. Seeing she has nothing on below her waist, but has a kind of I'll say it's like a riding tunic. She leans up on some pillows and holds a cigarette out of the way, certainly of the fella who is resting up against her. He is lying down, head resting on her upper stomach there with a kind of lost expression, which, considering his recent intake before and during this scene, I'm not terribly surprised. He is fully dressed in a black, sort of athletic little jacket thing and bright white slacks to go with it. And so something's up. The lighting's done nicely with a single lamp ostensibly illuminating this heartwarming or whatever scene. And yes, on the bed, a package of cigarettes, and it's probably a lighter
Mhm.
resting next to it.
Yeah, I bet that's a lighter. And the guy is a jockey. The movie is Kill the Jockey. And
The woman is also a jockey.
the woman is also a
She's not
jockey.
the target in the movie, though.
She's not the, yes, she's not the title jockey, but she's also a jockey. Um, and that is on VOD now, free on Amazon Prime. I got a notice that this was coming onto VOD, and when I checked, it looked like it had already been on VOD,
Hmm.
but I might be confused, or I might have updated it without realizing that I had. But it is new, I believe, for Amazon Prime. So Amazon Prime subscribers can now see Kill the Jockey for free, which I would recommend you do if you like weird movies. We've talked about Kill the Jockey several times, and we'll see if it shows up on our
Oh,
top 10
can you
weird
hear me, Greg?
movies of 2025 list. Go on, Giles.
Testing.
Yes, I can hear you, can't see you, or you're not moving.
Testing.
Yes, yes.
Okay, I'm back. Good.
Final thoughts on Kill the Jockey, if you have any.
Oh, I'm not sure what you just said, but I enjoyed it very much, and yes, nicely warped in from an odd movie into a very weird one.
Yeah, and we'll, as I was saying, we'll see if it ends up on our top 25 of two, top 10 of
So
2025
I
lists.
was going to try some catch up, but if it to catch up with this, but if it's 25 movie, that's oof.
25 movies. All right, let's move on to another release that you won't be able to get in time for Christmas, but this is the back of a Blu-ray cover that Giles will quickly describe for you.
All right. Bottom third is done in whatever that, sort of movie poster credits font is that seems ubiquitous. Middle third is specifically about this thing done in, wow, it's all italics. Good for them, except for the sort of geometric strange title thing. Oh, and in the top third, a quarter of the top third is covered by the ISBN number. But to the left of that is a young woman with severe but very precise eyebrows and a recently shaved head, wearing a nondescript pale garment. This suggests she may be captured somewhere. Just below that, we see a couple, I don't know, hipster loser guys walking amidst some greenage, and then to the right of that is bearded fellow, maybe wearing a suit, looking a bit tired and severe, and
And
he's maybe a ginger. I can't be sure.
he's bedraggled.
Yes.
And the bedraggled gentleman is Jesse Plemons, and the woman with the shaved head is Emma Stone, and therefore you should already have guessed that this is Begonia, the Blu-ray. I think it's also in 4K. Um, they are releasing this on December 23rd, which just shows you how much they value physical media, right? Because you can't get this under your Christmas tree quite in time. Um, but if you get some Christmas money, then here's what you can spend it on. One of the two things you can spend it on. Um, it comes with one bonus feature, a making of featurette. I'll go ahead and just read the synopsis for you in case you're not familiar with Begonia, which you should be. A wildly entertaining psychological thriller, the film follows two conspiracy-obsessed young men who kidnap a powerful CEO they believe is an alien out to destroy humanity. What begins as a paranoid act spirals into a battle of delusions and control, one as viscerally unpredictable as it is provocative.
Did you find it viscerally unpredictable, Greg?
No, because I'd seen the movie it was based on, so he changed something. They changed some things up. There was a surprise in it, but it basically followed the plot of Save the Green Planet, although better done. I will say the ending was the very ending, the kind of epilogue part of the ending,
Mhm.
was very different and very surprising.
Ah,
Have you seen it yet, Giles?
I have not seen it yet,
You need to see it.
but in aid of the list, I will make an effort before we have to do our top 10 to check out this thing from exciting, not at all up and coming anymore, director Lanthimos.
All right. One more thing that
Whew.
is also being released on December 23rd. that Giles will now endeavor to describe this very busy promotional image.
There's a lot that they're promoting here, but at least they give me some labels. Well, this is a box set, and on the front of that box is a very blue-toned picture of a young woman, perhaps older girl. I'm going to guess young woman, black hair. She's lying amidst some, leafy things, looking, oh, I don't know, weary, cynical, but still a bit of innocence or something going on. And inside this box, there's another box, in which I imagine we find the three discs on display here, two of which have different characters, one of them echoing the front outer box cover, and the other being a young maybe fellow who I'm guessing could be another major character. And in the middle is a vibrant disc that is done in, shall we say, more traditionally cartoon lighting and coloring. And she's wearing could be lingerie, could be ballerina, could be some sort of other cheer kind of athletic thing. And so we have this animated thing going on with this one character who has her own booklet, 132 pages. There is one poster, which I'm guessing they're not putting to scale because they say the poster is 40 by 30 inches, which seems to have woman superimposed on woman, the front of these being a bit more blood covered than the stoic picture behind it. And the other little bonus things are 10 art cards, most of which are the female from the front.
Yep. And this is Perfect Blue, the new release from Shout Factory of the 4K restoration. And it comes with three discs, and we are not quite, I'm not 100% sure what the three discs are. One is a 4K, one is a
Hmm.
standard Blu-ray. The third one could be a CD that looks different,
Oh.
because,
Oh, right, because it's 117 minutes. That's almost certainly a CD.
okay, it could be very well be a CD. Um, Poster, 10 cards, booklet, three discs.
Although it says subtitled. Hmm. Well, anyway, there's a lot in this box.
Yes. If you look at the pre-order link, uh, I think they describe bonus features are the booklet, art cards, poster, remastered film on Blu-ray, original feature presentation. Now, that might be the extra disc. I don't know why they would put in a low definition version since they've restored it. There is complete 117 minutes of lectures by director Satoshi Kon,
Uh,
subtitled in English for the first time. So that's that bonus disc, I suppose.
let's see.
Then
Maybe
there's
that.
something called Angel of Your Heart recording session and full English version. That might be just an extra. That's what I thought might be the CD. Maybe it's just an extra on the Blu-ray. Cast
Hmm.
and crews, interviews, theatrical trailers, and TV spots. I'll go ahead and read the project description for those of you unfamiliar with the canonically weird Perfect Blue. Also on the next list we're going to discuss,
Yeah.
rising pop star Mima has quit singing to pursue a career as an actress and a model, but her fans aren't ready to see her go. Encouraged by her manager, Mima takes on a recurring role on a popular TV show when suddenly her handlers and collaborators begin turning up murdered. Harboring feelings of guilt and haunted by visions of her former self, Mima's reality and fantasy meld into a frenzied paranoia. As her stalker closes in person and online, the threat he poses is more real than even Mima knows. So that description doesn't really tell you how weird and wild this film is. It's a film I've described before as having a lot going on in it. Um, it is one I'm pretty sure Giles hasn't seen.
Hmm.
Uh,
I got
hmm,
that right.
well, I don't,
Hasn't seen yet, I think.
hasn't
That's
seen
all.
yet, yes.
That's all.